Look at this beautiful night. We're gonna have a conversation. This video triggered me, so this is a part of my therapy. So we're gonna get in the spaceship. We're gonna play the dialogue between Blueface and his mother. We're gonna break that down like Brown Bud, and let's get it, man. Whew. Hard ass day at work, man. Right. What's up, Daniel? Hey, Daniel, you awesome, man. Really appreciate you coming through doing the, doing your thing. All right. I'm glad y'all in here. Glad y'all in here. If you grew up in a normal household, this might not be the video for you, but if you want some insight about a lot of black homes where the mother's in charge, and the diaspora is kind of like this, we're gonna be pausing. I don't want a copyright strike. But this dialogue between Blueface and his mama really triggered the shit out of me because I've been through that. Yep. So let's get it, man. Let's get to it.
I don't give a fuck about anything y'all saying. I hope this is good.
Is the subwoofer on there?
Good. I'm tired of it. I don't want to be in the room.
I think I'm taking over the streaming thing.
I'm nowhere near in it. There's the chicken running around with the face. It's like,
Yeah. You got this is you?
Yeah. Number 3. No.
Who let you in?
It was me.
Let her
I
in?
didn't know.
she ain't called me and said she was here.
I can't leave my mouth.
Why would you? Yeah, why would you? If I,
All right.
after I say go, why do y'all keep thinking he's running? First of all,
You gotta drive.
y'all should smell my undergarments. I ran away from home today. And so I know my son's house.
Why would you run here?
This is the great place to go. Everybody comes here when they're homeless. Your daddy in there, ain't he?
Oh, baby, I got
see already that she got some slick shit to say already. Like she bring it up his father and a lot of bitter women that you know lay down with that man. Y'all got a situation. Y'all can't patch it up, but you bitter about it. And bitter women that have kids take it out on the children.
Oh, you pay
I
the
want
bills.
to, but this where you run to. This is the freak.
I'm nasty.
I got some toothbrushes. I ran away for real. I got a brush. Okay. Daddy, you saw your daddy get up and go to work and do suits and ties,
Mhm.
and your mama with a lot of men. Do you know how hard I worked for you? Way harder than your dad.
But you had a sugar daddy. She gonna say it. But you got a sugar daddy. You worked hard. Hoes don't be working hard, man.
See my dad
You
sustain it.
saw your dad put a suit on and
I
go to
seen
work
my-
a couple of years.
Hmm.
Before that, he was a Rolling Stone just like you.
But he changed his life though. Right? For a couple of years out your own mouth, he put the suit on. That wasn't good enough because Blueface Mama was still plotting on his dad's downfall. Because she was bitter.
Okay?
Let me know when I can talk.
Then did I not let your dad come and stay at our house when he didn't have nowhere to go? Did I ever have to go stay at his?
That ain't the question. The question is, if he had his spot and you needed somewhere to stay, would he let you? You probably had too many niggas running in and out.
When you went to go live with your dad, you lived in a shithole. When you lived with me, you lived comfortably. You had your own room, your own space. When you lived with him and them prostitutes, this is where you're getting it from. You're making the whole world think that you had this awesome, amazing father, and you really had an awesome, amazing mother. And maybe that's really what's...
Wait, all right, she said prostitutes. But the mama had a sugar daddy. It doesn't balance out. And as long as Blueface had a roof over his head, it didn't matter if he had his own bedroom or not. As long as he had a roof over his head, that's substantial. Because a lot of you Section 8 broads, right? You got a voucher for 2 kids, they give you 1 bedroom, right? They ain't got their own room, but they got a roof over their head. It's gonna be touchy tonight. I was triggered. Let's get it.
hurting you in the inside. Is that your mom did your dad's job?
My mother was so awesome. That's why I'm hurt on the inside.
Yes, and that's why you're blaming women. Like, just tell the chat, when was you ever without a room at my house?
Why are you hurting?
And then tell them when you had one at your dad's house, because I don't ever remember you having a room at your dad's house.
What did that got to do with it? See, the reason Blueface got a problem with women, it ain't his dad, it's his mom. And mama do not want to take accountability. Man, I tell you, these women do not want to take accountability for nothing. They'll get up there, they'll cry, they'll say they did all this, right? And then when you grow up and you find out what your parents was really doing, what your mom was really doing, it'll make you look at her in a different way.
And you think that's
You
what,
had a corner, a shelf, maybe like a jail cell there, but you never had a room there.
and you think that's what matters to kids?
I think it isn't a matter. You're an adult now. You should remember where your foundation came
You
from.
talking
A
about-
woman.
are we talking
You
about-
got your name from a woman. You got your game from a woman. Okay?
You literally,
You another.
literally got that from Tupac. That's a man.
Yes, thank you.
You got that from a man.
I'm repeating it.
Okay. I think these women, like I said, they, especially these mothers, these hood mamas, they be entitled, but they be grimy as fuck. For real, they be grimy as fuck. I'm speaking for experience. And I want to elaborate on that at the end of this, all right?
Because it's right.
It came from a man.
I'm repeating because it's right. And you had a lot of niggas. I had a sugar daddy and I had a boyfriend. If your daddy would have been doing what he was supposed to do, baby, I wouldn't have had to have no sugar daddy.
No. If you was handling your business like a woman, you wouldn't have to resort to having a sugar daddy. That'd mean that you needed help from a nigga. All right? All right? And for your children to know that, okay, this dude is a sugar daddy. Now, how do Blueface look at male leadership? He don't want to be a sucker. He don't want to get played. That's why he treating the women like that. Because his mama used to do the okie doke on men. And it ain't no accountability here. And she grown, talking like she 19 years old.
I had to get help. Just like this young lady over here to get help. Because another failed her. That's not our fault. Yes, it's our fault to land.
No, all you gotta do is close your legs up, right? But you wanted to keep that kid. You wanted to keep Blueface, turn him into an anchor baby, so you can have the government help you out. Because on your own, that means that you're just gonna have to work like the mother bitches. 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Can't run them streets. Gotta be a responsible single parent. See, the single moms of yesteryear is not like the single moms of today. They doing more hoeing than knowing.
Down and opening our legs for some good, but we didn't know better then. When you know better, you do better. I don't know why she done did this shit twice.
You did it 3 times.
3 times. Let him ask him. And I got.
And she laughing about it. She done did it 3 times. Again, where's the accountability? But like Paul Mooney said, always want to blame the nigga. And the reason his mama want to blame him because he's a reflection of Pappy. That's diabolical, man.
3 child support checks too.
Oh God.
Well, 2.5.
So the money was more important financially than the appearance of the father. It's priceless, right? She said, well, you know, I get him a game here, I'll buy him something. He'll forget about his father. Father probably ain't never took him fishing, hunting and all that. From the way the mama's speaking, she's a real wild one too. She's a wildling too. So maybe the dad didn't want to deal with that. Maybe there was some violence involved, some DV. Let's see.
3 really. 1 from my sugar daddy, 1 from his daddy, and 1 from my daughter daddy.
Listen to how that sound. I know women that's getting checks. I know women that's getting checks from children that's not the dude that they're getting the check from. But this is how these women be surviving, for real. 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. This is how these women be surviving.
So yes, and And he lived very well. So why he's over here putting all this pressure on the chat to think that us women, nigga, you had a arm coach. You had what no nigga you know has ever had.
She called her son a nigga. Diabolical. Where's the restraint? Where's the restraint? Ain't no love here. You was just there for the checks. Hey, homie, you need to really like put the pedal to the metal, nigga. Like I said, I've been through this shit, and I was triggered.
Why do you do this to us women? Because your dad didn't give it to you? Because he didn't have you out there paying for the arm coach? I know that probably hurts as a young man. It would hurt me too.
Let me ask you a question. How many men have I seen you have a domestic violence altercation with?
Probably 2.
That's too much. She said probably 2. That's too much. Child don't supposed to be seeing none of that. A child's supposed to be in a loving, wholesome relationship with the parents, not the mother up here. She got a sugar daddy. Let's keep it a bean, right? And she bragging about it. That make her look like a hoe. Don't make her look like she out there surviving and did it all by herself. No, she manipulated men. And your son recognizes that. She don't want to be accountable. Or she don't want to hold herself accountable at all.
Right?
Probably 2?
Yeah, probably 2.
Do you know how many, or you just...
You see me with my husband, and domestic altercations happen when you have stepkids in the house. Unruly motherfuckers that are 6'4" and 6'2", 6'3", and then my husband is like 4, 5.
Nope. Why are you blaming Blueface? Seems to me like your husband ain't his father, right? So that means he is stepdaddy, right? And these women do not want the stepdaddy to be involved when it comes to raising a kid. They just want him to be there financially. Don't you discipline my kid. I'm curious of why they was having DV situations. Was it because of her? Having a mixed family, man, that shit don't work, man. It don't work. It don't work. And guess who suffers? The children. Again, there ain't no accountability here whatsoever.
9. Y'all come in there, y'all trying to run shit, tell people what to do, how you want it, beating up my husbands, beating up my people. It's not me. I didn't have no domestic violence with Tony. Your sister did. I just had to back shit up when y'all get it cracking. Now, shall we call Tony on the phone? Because he don't like the way y'all treating me.
Tony don't like that. That's a cop out. It ain't got nothing about doing how they treat her. If Tony the stepdad, he ain't got no involvement in that. He can't correct that. I can tell you hands down that she told Tony, don't you touch my son, don't you touch my daughter. So how can them kids get disciplined? if they untouchable.
So you let your daughter get in a fight with a man that you
What are you
laid
talking
down.
about? Let my daughter. My daughter is just like you and Dre, a fucking nutbag. So when y'all don't have y'all way and y'all pop off, I'm stuck to deal with the bullshit,
Can you
right?
be less vulgar?
You raised them. You raised them. You was trying to get you a nut, got you a nut. You raised them. You raised them wild. Like, come on now, where's the accountability at? Just say you fucked up as a parent.
No, because it's pissing me off that you're acting like you don't remember. I know you didn't smoke that much weed.
Okay.
Okay, so tell the chat when your daddy gave you a room over your head. When did you have your own room at your dad's house? And this is not to put your dad down.
I've never
This
seen,
is to let you know
I've
you need
never,
to.
Seems to me that is to put dad down. To make you look good. To say that he ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. He ain't shit. So if dad could provide an extra bedroom, but you can get child support, Section 8, and then the government helping you, and you got a sugar daddy, you gonna condemn Blueface father for not getting him his own room? What's important here? Like I said, I come from one of these broken homes. I know it very well, right? Sometimes you gotta look at both sides of the story and make your own synopsis.
Start respecting women.
I've never seen my dad have a domestic violence.
You've never seen your dad with anything but an illegal fucking immigrant. So she couldn't pipe up. I'm a black bitch who gets to the.
Y'all hear that? Dad said, fuck that shit. I got me something nicer. And notice what she said. His dad couldn't hang with a woman that'll pipe up. A bitch like her. Y'all gotta be careful who you fucking. Fucking the wrong chick will give you a lifetime of turmoil. Look how this woman presents herself. She a bitch. Fellas, do you want a woman or a bitch at the house? See, dad went and got an immigrant. Oh no, what happened was you got played and dad went out there and got better. He went out there and got better. So what is she, an immigrant? Black folks, we immigrants. Unless you want to say you ADOS and you came from here in America, right? You got some indigenous descent. Dad went out and got him a Maria. And these women will always say this, oh, well, she trying to get citizenship. That's why she went, oh, bitch, bitch, because she needs some citizenship. Man, a man will deal with that, yo. He will deal with that. It'll be a good 2 years of his life. Best times he ever had. She cooking, she cleaning, she rubbing his back, she handling him, making him feel important, making him feel like a man. And Blueface, he got money, but he don't really feel like a man because there's something missing. You got to do with your upbringing, Blueface. Your mama failed. And she know it. Women raise no man.
A bag. I can say what the fuck I want to, when I want to, and how I want to. Has that not been? Have I not cashed my own checks?
No.
Did I not teach you how to cash checks?
That's pointless. That's pointless. It is. Blueface at a point in his life where he got money. And I know he done helped this mama out for the longest. So why would she turn her lip up, fix her mouth to say what she just said? What else did you teach her? Because Blueface is feeling incomplete. And he's running in circles making the same mistakes. He thinks that he need to get abroad like his mama. He's a man with the mommy issues. And I'm proud of him as he done came a grips with it. Yes, they need some counseling. I've been in counseling. Sometimes you need somebody to talk to about this bullshit. It'd be unfair. You should never put children in adult situations.
Sound like you've been enabled for too long.
Enabled? You're
You're
Jonathan.
making excuses for
You're
childlessness.
making.
You're making
First of all,
excuses for your
back to
daughter.
square one, like you was doing her. When
You're making
did your
excuses
daddy
for
give you a
your
room?
daughter
When did you have a room at your daddy's
fighting
house?
your husband.
Make an excuse. She just fought my last husband. She just fought my husband.
Apple don't fall too far away from the tree. I see. But why is that? Because it ain't no dude there. And best believe, you see how she talking to Blueface, her old son? You think a grown-ass man's gonna sit up there and take that lip? Of course her fucking first nigga went and got him a Maria. Of course he did. All that strong and oh, I'm strong. No, you too fucking masculine. That bitch was too masculine, nigga. Blueface daddy couldn't hang with that shit. So he bounced. And she was upset. She was bitter, nigga. Maria came out there and snatched that nigga up. And she bitter, nigga.
It's another day. Don't walk away.
That means that you haven't learned, and you know, 53 years of living, you haven't learned anything.
What? I haven't learned anything.
And you know,
Ooh. Gut punch. He was absolutely correct. He said, you still turning your wheels. She ain't learned a damn thing. She just responded to respond. But what really got to me about this shit while I was watching it, the comments in the comment section. The women in the comment section was like, yeah, he this. Yeah, he that. Yeah, he this. You need to do that. Yeah, you not listening to what the hell this woman is saying? And that showed me that these women, they approve of that. They approve of the behavior. They encourage that sexy red, man. They don't want to be Claire Huxtable. You see, India.Arie got in a little trouble with the hyenas. Nigga, Blueface mama is a hyena, nigga. pussy might be good, but that ain't gonna make a nigga do like Jodeci and stay.
Why you
have
haven't?
no
You know
domestic
why you haven't learned anything?
Yeah.
Because no one ever corrected you about the mistakes you made.
Jonathan.
That's why.
Jonathan, how many domestic
You just
God damn. Blueface is correct. She know when they get that therapy, she gonna have to come back to you and apologize to you. She need to put her dick away, right? When you hear, interact, observe women like this, listen, let me tell you something straight up, some real shit, right? One, it can happen to you. She can do that same shit to you. Like, there is a low ball hatred for men. I've got my ass towed off. And that's I'm from the era where you know, man, Indiana Jones with the belt, Simon Belmont with the belt, right? Now in some households they was overdoing it. All the time that I got my ass towed off, I'm gonna share this with you. I was fucking up. I deserved it, nigga. I deserved it. I was doing too much. I'm smarter than that. Getting my ass towed the fuck off. But Blueface household, it wasn't structured right. Too many niggas coming in and out that motherfucker. Now, you heard the younger sister squabbling up. Look, me as a man, I used to date this chick, and they family was like this, man. I know the guy personally, man. They'll put him to sleep in the bathtub, man. Me, not for no Gucci. And don't get me wrong, the chick I was messing with at that time, mama was a fine ass Sade. She was a Sade, but I can look at her just from my nigga stance and could tell she was a manipulator. She was a manipulator. A lot of these women, man, they have the fathers, right? The fathers be pastors and stuff, right? And they own mom, right? They have a whole wife and all that. Move on, mom. You know, that shit be cracking off in the church, the community. That shit has an effect on families.
You're trying to validate your kids
have you had
fighting your
how
husband.
many domestic violence
How do
have
you think
had?
that these things?
When you guys are so spoiled that you want what you want,
So
you want your way.
Okay, look, check it out. Who set that up though like that? Who spoiled them like that? You already know. You get the child support checks and shit. It's a month. So you'll buy them shit instead of them being with dad. You knew dad only had probably the one bedroom and shit, right? Because he probably done had to get out. See, y'all women don't understand. Y'all need to understand this and shit, right? A man don't need a whole lot of shit to survive on. Like, it's like, why thinking to make it like, oh, I'll go get this 3-bedroom house and shit like that. That's gonna zap my pockets and zap my money and shit. Hey, it's just me. We got this bachelor. I'll say she is doing intentional shitting. Because that's how some of these women is taught. And for real. It ain't even being mean. It's some other shit. Look, just like how the mom is talking, I put this on everything that I love. I sense an inkling of that. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. And there's been times where I've been disappointed, like, damn, like, man, you got some good too and shit. It's like, but damn, they almost had to cuss you out, right? No. Some women like that. They think that's being entertaining. I don't like toxicity. I don't like that shit. I don't like to be playing blind man's bluff with a broad that you know, want a street fight. My bad. It was, you know, it was the person. My bad. You wasn't paying attention. You just see me swerve, but you know, person in the driveway. It's okay. Do what y'all gotta do. Burn that gas. I don't give a fuck. Shit. Keep pushing. Play some more of this Blueface.
Our fault. It's your kid's fault that you have domestic violence.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you hear that shit? She said it's the kid's fault. But here's the thing, you can't kick the kids out. You need the child support, right? You can't kick them out. That's a check. Oh, if you don't think they be, man, for the check, they there for the check or 1, 2, the check. Check.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
Was you not there? You too old for me to teach you any life lessons, so
you can't
I'm gonna let you
teach me
talk.
shit.
Exactly.
You can't teach me shit. All you can do is tell the chat when your daddy gave you a bedroom with a pillow, motherfucker.
What that gotta do with him though? Like, look, you see the stance? You see the stance? You see the stance? Cold-blooded, man.
A pillow. Did you have a pillow in that bitch?
I'd much rather not have a room
Just ask the chat.
than
Did
to
your
watch
daddy
my
give you a
mom
room?
fight a man. I'd much rather not have a room.
I have to fight a man if y'all put your hands on him.
That ain't make no motherfucking sense.
Did Dre not jump on Tony? Did Janice not jump on Tony? Was you was the motherfucker who didn't help? If you would have been helping, then I could have went to sleep and act like I wasn't in it.
She could have went to sleep, act like she was. Man. All right. I know what it's like I had this type of family, and I had to forgive my mama. I had to forgive her. That took a lot. I know exactly. Deep down at Blueface, all he wanted to do is make his parents proud. He had to go out there and figure that shit out. And sometimes you might choose a path where, you know, it's temporary. Usually when you have a child, man, you'll stop doing immature shit. You'll think. Sometimes that gotta be self-taught too, man. But usually it'll wake you up. So when I start having kids, I noticed something. Like, you know, if you are growing up with the single mom household, and when it starts getting to the end of the road, where you ain't there no more, where you ain't. I know about abuse verbally, man. I couldn't wait to bounce and get my own shit. But I fell off and I had to come back. And the treatment that I got, never again. It's some shit that my mom said to me that it just stuck with me. She was like, you ain't gonna be shit. Not that bitch helping you, man. When my mama said that shit to me, nigga, that pierced my heart, man. I shook my head. Shook my head. I had to stop fucking with my old mama, nigga. I know it, nigga. Gotta cut him off, man. Gotta cut him off. She wild though, nigga. He gotta wake up with the hood mamas and shit, man. This bitch. Right? And you ain't gonna win. You just gotta. That's why I like, man. Like my homeboy mama, man, she was so ladylike, man. Just that shit is missed, nigga. Y'all get in the comment section. Thank y'all for tuning into this live. Blueface, I know exactly what you're going through. You gotta go get clipped or something too, nigga.